with skin texture, it's very different.
Sure.
I can't say that, maybe L'Oreal or Fenty or Maybelline or MAC are the best. But for me, the best products are the ones that work well for my clients' needs. So based on that skin texture and all that, and what I need to execute for whatever occasion. So by the grace of God, nilipata opportunity ya travel Tito, 2014. So by the time I traveled, uko vitu ziko cheap. But I think it's, truth be told, had I not stood my ground that this is actually a business, you might have not really taken me seriously. So hata wewe, ukiamua utafanya biashara, mutafanya biashara hivi, you have to be, lazima uji-respect,
Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the Velah podcast, the show that brings you trending topics, interviews, and also good vibes. I'm your host, Velah Munga, and today we're going to talk about makeups. Two makeups. So, Nicola, I have a special guest in the building. Kuna watu wengine maybe mnamjua. Nimesikia kuna community. Mnajua mkisikia tu mtu akona community, hebu mpeni respect. Huyo ni mtu wako serious. Karibu sana.
Thanks, Velah.
Yeah, so you basically introduce yourself, tell us majina zako. Za pale social media na za ID pia. Za ID.
I think, yeah. Nikisema za ID kuna watu hapa ataniruka. Watashtuka. So I'll keep it to the streets. So my name is Bosibori. Really, really excited to be here. I'm a makeup artist, and I have been doing makeup since 2014, almost 10 years, yeah? And I absolutely love it. I was in Nairobi for quite a bit. Then I transitioned, came to Mombasa. And yeah, as soon as I got here, the first thing I wanted to do, ni kuhakikisha nime set up community.
Nice.
Yani, something that would allow for people to... Actually, that's not how it actually started out. I just felt there was a need for the makeup artists just to be able to know one another, interact. I also wanted to get to know who are the makeup artists in Mombasa. So setting that up in June of 2019, I had a few makeup artists show up, and from then on, it just blew. So we're now like over 100 makeup artists.
Nice.
Yeah, so we call ourselves the Pwani community.
Pwani Mua. Wajui Mua ni nini? Makeup artist. Kwa sababu mimi pia nilikuwa hapo, was like Mua. Oh, makeup artist. Okay.
Yeah. And I'm sure there are people who are watching ambao wame cringe tu venye umesema makeup. So ni makeup.
It's makeup.
Makeup.
Ni sawa. Tumeshika hiyo. Tumeshika. So how did you get into beauty?
Huko nje kuna character development. My goodness. So let me tell you how this actually started. I graduated in 2013. When I graduated, I studied international relations in the USIU.
Okay.
The United States International University, Nairobi. And I'm telling you, my life was so planned out. Unajua venye unakuanga kampo, unajua nita graduate, nita do job, ata kutama si mambo yangu, probably mom na dad watani hook up, nini. So your life is set out, Then I graduate. Nilipo graduate sasa, siku get job, And I'm a Christian. So one of the things that really grounded me during that period was God kept telling me, what's in your hand, unaweza tumia nini, that you can be able to just kind of bring an income. And the only thing at that time was makeup. So the little savings that I had, nikajiambia, wacha nione venye neza jipeleka shule. So it's kind of like driving. Are you a driver?
No.
Have you gone to driving school?
No.
All right. So it's kind of like driving. Driving, you'll be at a driving school for a period of time, and then the rest wanakuambia utenda utapambana na au madereva wengine kwa barabara. So I took myself to a short course with the savings. I'm telling you, if you're out there and you're listening, please do not despise the days of saving, because that's what really bailed me out, because I couldn't imagine au ni wazazi wangu wamenipeleka shule, nimemaliza alafu so nataka kuwa makeup artist. What is that? Typical African parents. So hizo savings will come through. And I trained for about a month. That's now 2013 in September. Then come December, after kuapply, unajua venye wazazi tu wanakutia pressure. Nakwambia, umejaribu hapa na kuonanga unakaa home unafanya hivi na hivi. So they're actually thinking that you're not doing much. But it was the most nerve-wracking because the people I graduated with, wow, hata haku struggle. Walingia job tu.
Walingia job baraka.
Yes. The job market, nakutia pressure. So after I was done, I now had to try and figure out what's the next move for me. You know, umepata training, alafu mwalimu anakuambia, after me graduate sasa, you figure out whether you want to do this as a hobby or you actually want to try and get it as, kama biashara.
Where was that?
This is now in Nairobi.
Okay.
Yeah, this is now in Nairobi. Now in Nairobi, the industry was kind of just picking up, you know. So at that point, I didn't even have the conversation with my parents. Nilikuwa nafanya hiki kitu chini ya maji. Kajiambia sasa itabidi nimejiset up kidogo, you know. And Nairobi, trust you me, it has the actual mentality of the hustler mentality. Ya ukweli. You know, because you can't sit in Nairobi and just uko tu. Everyone is kind of just doing their thing.
Yeah.
You know? So that pressure really catapulted me. Natumia big words. Wow.
Kwa viewers, tabidi director Tashi pale apitishe meanings za hizi ma words.
Catapulted. I'm even surprising myself. So it's really propelled me to really think about what next, you know. And by the grace of God, nilipata opportunity ya travel state 2014. So by the time I traveled, uko vitu ziko cheap. Cheap in terms of the, these branded cosmetics and everything. So I did a bulk of my shopping when I was in the US. And I got to buy a lot of good quality products, some that they call drugstore. Izi akina Maybelline and what is on a drugstore. Izi sizile akina high-end. Sasa nikina Fenty. So I bought a lot of my foundational and then my career checked in after that. So when I landed, let me tell you, my first clients were my friends, you know, and walikuwa nauliza, so itakuwa ni how much? And I was thinking, oh my God, how am I going to price? How am I going to? I was so green, so green. So niliporudi kutoka state show, I landed immediately Mombasa. So kuland Costo. The first wedding I did was in March of 2014. It went really, really well. And I got a lot of clients from that. Referrals too. Referrals. And then mtu sasa in 2014 of like November, towards the end of the year.
It's so shocking when you menambia your friends were your first client.
Surprisingly, right?
Najua huku nje. Si rahisi upate watu kama hao, mabeshte kama hao. Mwanzo kitaka kujua your true friends, anzisha biashara.
Yeah, anzisha biashara. But I think it's truth be told, had I not stood my ground that this is actually a business, you might have not really taken me seriously. So hata wewe ukiamua utafanya biashara hivi, you have to be lazima ujirespect. You know, that's how they'll value you, that's how they'll carry you through. So that's the main reason actually, because niliambia ni biashara, you know. Na when I was abroad, nilikuwa napiga mapicha nikifanya ma shopping, so alikuwa najua dem amebeba authentic things, you know. Yeah, so after that my career kicked off and here we are.
So tell us more about the Mua Pwani community.
All right. So like I said, I was in Nairobi for quite some time. And while I was in Nairobi, for sure, hustler mentality ukoni the real deal. So I was able to work an 8 to 5 job. I worked in a Christian organization and still be able to do my business. So it would complement and everything. Then once my contract with that organization was done, I moved back to Mombasa in 2018. So when I moved back, it was kind of trying to figure out, you know, umetoka hii place, things have changed, your peers are no longer the same and everything. So I told myself, since I really want to get to know how the industry is in Mombasa, what better way than to set up a meeting with the makeup artist in Mombasa, you know. So 2019 June year time, nikajigonga kifua nilijichocha. Nikasema nikasema nita set up makeup artist meetup and everything. And what I did was, the good thing is some of the networks that I had before I left Mombasa, that is walikuwa, so I called them up and photographers and everything. Nikawasukumia hiyo poster. Mimi acha nikwambie, Joy, I can't remember the last time I actually involved a graphic designer kuni design ya poster. Mimi nakwambia Canva imefanya watu. So I just, created a poster, nothing much to it, nika share. And I wasn't sure the number of people who would show up, but I had told myself, come rain, sunshine, hailstones, stormy winds, this thing's gonna happen. Yeah. So 16 makeup artists showed up that day. Nice. 16, imagine. So 16 makeup artists showed up, and it was a good time. It was a roundtable discussion, just to get to know what the industry is like, what are some of the challenges, how can we navigate through those challenges and everything. And so we set that up and put up a WhatsApp group. Nothing much to it. Yeah. And then by 2019 December, the community had grown from 16 to about 50 people. Now watu walikuwa wanasema, I know we want something else and whatnot. So the pressure now was, everyone was just looking to me like, okay, so now what next? So December we set up now another meeting called now the Pwani soiree. Soiree is just a party, dinner, so we set it up in such a way that now this was going to be like our annual. You know how you can have an end of year party? Yeah. So the makeup artist community now just decided that we can have something like that of our own. So that's 2019. Then come COVID, things changed a little bit, but it really had me thinking, what's the next trajectory? Like, what do I want with this community and everything? And I think the more you interact and network with people, the more unakuwa very, very exposed. Kwa sababu, I started thinking about opportunities to allow for a lot of these artists to be exposed. Tukapata ma trainings. Year 2019, by the way, I invited a social media strategist, a lawyer, and an accountant, just to be able to train watu on the basics and the importance of kama unafanya kitu kama biashara, the most necessary thing to be able to follow through. And then, that's the primary mizizi ya nilianza.
Tashi, tunafundishwa, Director Tashi. Ananiambia bado 5 minutes. Guy, tupe time. Tupe time. By the way, shout out to Ecobiz Sacco. They have proudly sponsored the Velah podcast. By the way, uko kwa Sacco yote?
Sacco.
Tukana nyingine hapa noma. You can save as low as 50 shilling. Na unaweza kukupatia hadi loans. Then tukona Nyali Capital. Ecobiz unaweza wapata Instagram at Ecobiz Sacco Ltd. Then we have Nyali Capital is more of an LPO. Okay. Yeah. So kama uko na tenda mahali, they're there to give you the loan.
Awesome.
Yeah. Awesome. So follow at Nyali Capital pia, Nyali_Capital IG.
Awesome.
Sawa. Chetu. So lazima I have to ask you these questions. What are your favorite products?
My favorite products are the ones that will work well on my client. Yeah, and maybe that could sound so ambiguous, but the reason why I've transitioned from just picking out one product is because with skin texture, it's very different. Sure. I can't say that, maybe L'Oreal or Fenty or Maybelline or MAC are the best. But for me, the best products are the ones that work well for my clients' needs. So based on that skin texture and all that, and what I need to execute for whatever occasion. So those are my favorite products.
Nice. And what do you hope to see in the future for the makeup artists in the Pwani community?
We'll be hosting very, very big makeup artists gigs for makeup artists within the region of Africa to be able to just come. They have that in West Africa, so Kenya can also do it, and Mombasa will be the hub.
Okay, umesikia. Kama kuna mua mahali hapo and would like to join the community, yes. You'll give them, I bet you have like $100.
What you could actually do is I will set up, because now we are in the formal stages of making it like a CBO, that's a community-based organization, just to allow for us now to do more serious and futuristic things together. So I will definitely share all the details. You can share with your followers and subscribers. Na itakuwa poa sana.
Yeah, sawa. Tutafanya hivyo. So, moving on to my last question. What are 3 beauty tips you think everyone should know? Unajua kila mtu ni makeup artist uko nje. Hadi mimi najichochanga by the way. Tukipaka foundation, tupake pons kiasi, we are good to go.
Uko tu sawa.
So give us 3 beauty tips.
All right. Number 1, hydrate. I know it's the fad. Watu wanasema. Wacha nikwambie venye maji usaidia. It is the epitome of clear skin. Yeah, it takes care of all the necessary things within your body. So hydrate, eat well for sure. Because one of the things is if you're not eating right, not eating balanced, it will show in your skin. Hizi pimples unaona ni excretions za mwili. Yani mwili inajaribu kukuambia huku ndani kuko kubaya. Yeah, so make sure you're eating well and rest as much as possible.
I get that a lot actually.
Rest as much as possible. And rest is not just that you're sleeping for more than 8 hours, but really listening to your body, not overworking, making sure that you are keeping some sort of fitness kind of thing. So ukienda mahali kama kuna lift, panda stairs. Kulala, make sure you're at least getting 8 hours of sleep, you know. And kicking off stress, really. Striking a balance, enjoying life. My mantra is live, laugh, love.
Okay, live, laugh,
love.
That's it, guys. Tumemaliza, at least nimelearn. Okay, hapo kwa kuambiwa ku get enough rest. Ambiwanga sana but sisikiangi kabisa. At least kwa maji tunajaribu.
Yeah.
You're trying. So that's it. Shout out to Director Tashi hapo.
Wow.
Director Tashi. So, unaweza ambia where they can find you, your Instagram handle.
Awesome. Guys, thank you so much for listening in. You guys are the real deal. We would not be here were it not for you. So thanks for always checking in. Make sure you follow me on @Lankara, L.A.N.K.R.A. What? Lankara, @Lankara. And make sure you're following KingTv. Subscribe. Yeah. These guys have awesome content because they are taking us as a coast to the next level. So kama hauko hapa, kama watu wako hawako hapa, wako wapi?
Wakuja subscribe hapo kwa YouTube channel yetu.
And make sure you click the notification bell.
Kabisa. Tukipost tu hivi unapata notification. KingTv mepost. And you can also follow us on our Instagram page, that is KingTv.254, on Facebook @KingTv. Hata pia mnaweza ni follow Velah_Munga.
Yes.
So till on my next episode, guys. Peace out.